superstar DJ GRIMES performed to a packed audience at Coachella 2024, setting a new standard of live music and what can be achieved. Except that's not what happened. In reality, she had a number of technical difficulties that led to being called the worst Coachella set ever. Now, I'm not here to shit on GRIMES. There's plenty of other people doing it all over the internet. I've seen the memes, they're pretty funny. I'm here to talk about what you can do to prevent this from happening, because all of this was preventable. And I've narrowed it down to 3 things that you can do to prevent a catastrophic DJ set failure. So let's just get into it. Number 1 is being prepared. When you're playing a gig, however many people you're playing for, you need to make sure that everything you bring is in working order. And if it's very important, bring multiples. Redundancy is a safety measure. You need to make sure all of your track files aren't corrupted. You need to make sure they go on your USB or your SD cards correctly and they are not corrupted in that manner. And you need to make sure those USB drives are working properly. Not only should you make one drive, you should at least have one backup, if not more. USB drives are cheap. There's no reason not to have double or triple backups just in case.
Redundancy is a safety measure.
Now, I rarely gig anymore, but when I do, I have a checklist of things that I bring. I bring my headphones that I make sure are working. I bring my carts, which I've cleaned beforehand. I bring 2 extra styli, which I've also cleaned. I bring a lot of records in case any of them have skips or have problems playing. And not only do I bring a lot of records, I've cleaned them all beforehand. I make sure that everything I bring is in working order, so if there is any problems, it minimizes my responsibility on it. The next thing you can do to prevent a catastrophic DJ failure is knowing the gear. Pioneer has been the standard for years. If you go to any gig, you're probably gonna find CDJs and a Pioneer mixer. So there's really no need not to know what those are and how they work. There's a ton of features in CDJs and in new age mixers. You at least need to know how to turn things on and off in case the other DJ turns stuff off. Say you go to a gig in front of thousands of people and you hit the beat sync button wrong, or you hit the master sync button wrong, or you hit the effects wrong, and you don't know how to turn them off because you don't know how any of that works, that could be bad. You need to just understand the basic functionalities of the mixers, so then you can use them properly, regardless of your style of DJing and what features you use personally. And the last bit I have for you, I saved for last because it is the absolute most important. You need the basic fundamentals of DJing. I'm all for using sync. I'm all for using tempo lock. I'm all for using anything you can use to make your set easier and better for yourself. But you still need to know the fundamentals of how to DJ by ear. You should know how to beat match. You should know how to phrase just by listening to music. DJ however you want to DJ, but you should at least know the fundamentals so you can prevent catastrophic failure. Because all of the cool gear in the world may break at some point and you're stuck there by yourself. And you don't want to look like an idiot just screaming into a microphone because you put no effort into knowing how anything works and you just want to play superstar DJ in front of the world.